Alright, what's going on, guys? We are back with another Dokkan battle video, and today we got the EZA here for our boy AGL Dokkan Fest Trunks. So as with all EZAs, we are going to jump in. We're going to finish out the last few stages of his actual EZA event, kind of talk about the event, kind of talk about the teams, and then kind of talk about the character himself. So for this one, you know, you're going to want to use Target Goku is the effective category. The missions here will give you, like, beating it within a certain time frame, beating it with, you know, Target Goku category allies on the team. So we're gonna jump in here. We'll do the last few stages. So this is the team it's been rocking with. So the perfect cell there in the middle. He is technically not a Target Goku, but he does still hit very hard. He is a tech character, so he has type advantage against the AGL Trunks. So we've been bringing him along, and he's actually been doing a lot of damage. So he's definitely been helping clear this out pretty quickly. Yeah, so I mean, you bring the effective category in here with you, and you're gonna tear through this pretty quick. This EZA stage is nothing that's actually like that difficult, that crazy. So, you know, you come here, yeah, you look like he changes all the orbs for himself too. So we can go ahead and do that. So our boy AGL Trunks, let's talk. So what they did for him, obviously he is better. I will say that. He is a much better character now than when he first came out, than what he was. Now, the issue with this Trunks in particular is when he was first released, he basically came out on JP, right? A few months before the 7th anniversary. Now, because of that, the 7th anniversary had introduced red zones. This character was not good in that style of content. This character got absolutely obliterated. Power crept so quickly. Like, as quickly as he showed up, he was power crept. He was out of the fight. He was out of the game. So it was very unfortunate timing for him. Now with his EZA, we were all really kind of hoping that maybe they could rectify some of this, right? Make him more viable, make him runnable, make him stick around for a long time. What they did with his EZA, like I said, I mean, it's good, it's better. He looks to be good. It's just, he seems to be a gamble kind of character. You know, he has a lot of dodge that he can do. He has a lot of chances to do a bunch of additional attacks, a bunch of additional supers, which is great. You know, you definitely want that in your units nowadays. The only unfortunate part about him is that they are chances, right? So you're going to get his, obviously, like his first guaranteed super with his 12 key. I don't know why the thing keeps cutting out. Things are being very finicky this morning. You're going to get his, you know, his 12 key off, and then you're going to have a additional that's going to have a high chance to be a super. So it's 50% chance to be a super. It's going to hit. You're going to have an extra attack, but it's more than likely going to end up being a normal. Then you're going to have a great chance to launch another attack that only has a 50% chance to be a super. So a 70% chance you're going to even attack, 50% chance that it's going to be a super. All of those chances are just something that I think just kills the overall vibe and feel of this character, right? I mean, it is good that he does get the 5% dodge with every attack that he does. They don't have to be supers, but he also gets an additional, like an additional 5% chance to dodge if he supers. So you're gonna want him to super. You're gonna want him to land those attacks. It's just, I don't know, man. He's gonna be such a toss-up kind of gamble character that it's almost going to not feel fun, I think, at some points for some people, right? I think a lot of people are going to, you're going to have turns, you're going to have rotations where he is going to launch super after super after super. He's going to launch like 5 supers. And then you're going to have a turn where he does a super, normal, 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 or a super, normal, nothing, 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 right? And then he's going to die and people are going to hate him. I've seen people will be very divided on this guy so far. I've seen people talking about, you know, he's absolute garbage. I've seen people talk about that, you know, he is okay, especially under like circumstances. They're like, he's fine, he's good. So I really do want to try him out for myself. I do want to, you know, get his EZA done. I want to be able to run him in some of these events, really test him out in some of the harder content. You know, we'll take him into a couple different kinds of events. I think we'll take him into something that's a little bit maybe simpler and maybe more his speed. And then we'll kind of jump into things that are like the GDC fights, right? The ones that are really hard, the ones that hit you really hard. That'll really test out like his dodging mechanic, because you're gonna want him to dodge. Because a lot of those fights, like if you get hit, I don't care who you are, I don't care what character you're using, they're dead, they're done. So, you know, him having all these chances to dodge, if he does get all of his like supers off, it's pretty much guaranteed that he'll dodge. If you know, if I'm reading his kit correctly, but the chances of that happening, I think, are few and far between. I think you're not going to see that as much as you would like to, as much as you would hope you would, which is unfortunate. Because again, like I said, this guy is a victim of unfortunate circumstances, and it sucks that they kind of just continued the trend. And with 11th anniversary right around the corner, you cannot have characters like this that are going to get phased out very soon. Now, my hope is that with this character, maybe part 2 is some sort of hybrid Saiyan, or maybe another form of like Trunks or something that this guy will run very well with, right? But that's all just a hope. And right now we have no confirmation of what part 2 is going to be. We don't know. We just look at like the clues that have kind of been left around that kind of point maybe towards a hybrid Saiyan, or, you know, definitely like a Bond of Master and Disciple kind of style character. So whether it's a Trunks, whether it's like a Gohan, whether it's like a future Gohan, you know, it could be something of that nature. I just hope that this Trunks is at least viable for that team for a little while. Maybe, I mean, it'd be nice if he could handle some of the 11th anniversary content, or be around for a little while after the 11th anniversary. I think I said to someone before, I was like, if he can at least be somewhat usable and viable through up until Saiyan Day, I think it's fine. I think that would be enough for me, for him to be like, get enough use out of him to be able to use him like for Saiyan Day, or like up until Saiyan Day, just because that gives him at least a few months of playtime, as opposed to like the last time he was around, where he just like, it was almost immediate that he was just thrown out in the dumpster, you know, put out in the cold. But I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I do want to reserve my full judgment for this character until I have actually had a chance to use him. You know, run him through the gauntlet, run him through a couple different stages, and really make my full assessment. You know, with my videos that I do, I like to do like initial looks, and then maybe kind of follow up with, you know, this is what I really think after running him through so many things or using him so many times. It's just, I don't know. I want to root for this guy. I do. It just seems really hard to get on his side, because there's just so many things about him that just seems so risky, man. He's like high risk, high reward, or like high risk, moderate reward, honestly. So I don't know, but we'll see. So we're finishing up the EZA event here. This is finishing up stage 30. So this will clear it out. That is done. We have completed all the missions. We have cleared all the stages. So now we are able to EZA our boy here. So what we'll do is go ahead and pick up our stones, get our extra little 4 stones there. We'll finish the video off by going to see our boy Trunks over meow. If the cord would stop messing up, that would be great. All right, so we got our boy Trunks here. Let's go ahead and let's EZA this boy, get him nice and awoken. And there we go. He is fully EZA'd. He is ready to rock and roll. We will go ahead and just like do his trainings and stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. Finish him up here. We'll throw some of these bad boys in there.
All right.
And there you go. He is up, he is ready, and he is good to go. So the next video we do will be him in his showcase, 100% max link leveled, EZA'd, ready to hopefully tear apart the competition. But we'll see. If you guys did stick around to the end of this video, I do appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out with me. Let me know if you guys have finished the EZA event yet for AGL Trunks. If you have, how are you liking him so far? Is he worth it? Is he good? Is he good enough? And what kind of teams are you guys running him with, and what kind of events are you taking him into? Let me know down below what you guys are feeling and what you guys are thinking. Like, subscribe, and do the thing, and I will see you guys next time. See you!